The self-righteous Democrats have managed to, at the very least, stall potential Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh's nomination. Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is pushing for an FBI investigation into the allegations made by Christine Blasey Ford, claiming that she was sexually assaulted by Kavanaugh at a high school get-together.
FBI should be given time to reopen its background check investigation into Judge Kavanaugh, to speak to any potential witnesses or other relevant individuals, and update its analysis.
However, Ford is stalling on answering to testify.
Are you saying there has to be an investigation by the FBI or else Professor Ford will not testify?
What we're saying is that there should be an investigation because that's the right thing to do.
If there's not an investigation, would she appear on Monday?
She is prepared to cooperate with the committee and with any law enforcement investigation. And that has been her position, and it continues to be her position. So she will cooperate with the committee in whatever form that takes, and it remains to be seen. We have to talk with Senator Grassley's office and the other committee members to determine what form that will take.
While Mark Judge, Kavanaugh's high school friend and only witness to the alleged assault, flatly refuses to testify. And even Dianne Feinstein, the senator responsible for entering the allegations into the nomination process, has her doubts.
No one called her or called her lawyer. My understanding is she got emails. I have no say. I'm the lead Democrat, so this is all up to the Republican side. I can't say everything's truthful. I don't know.
In the midst of all this, Senator Mazie Hirono made this declaration.
I expect the men in this country and the men in this committee, and many of them, believe me, because we all signed on to this letter to demand an FBI investigation, but really, guess who's perpetuating all of these kinds of actions? It's the men in this country, and I just want to say to the men in this country, just shut up and step up. Shut up. Do the right thing for a change.
Granted, it's a wee bit dogmatic when blanketed on the entire U.S. male population, but when applied to Congress, well, Congress is a different story. Congress thinks we have forgotten the secret taxpayer-funded nest egg to quietly pay off sexual assault accusations it gave itself back in 1995. It is arrogantly known as the Congressional Accountability Act, intended to hold congressmen and women accountable to sexual harassment claims. The fine print in the law actually insulates the accused from embarrassment. USA Today reported, to file a complaint, employees must go through a 90-day mandatory dispute resolution process, the first step of which is counseling for the accuser. Yes, you read that correctly. The alleged harasser isn't forced to get counseling. The victim is. Outside Congress, workers with claims can file a lawsuit in federal court whenever they want. But if they work for Congress, failure to follow these procedures may jeopardize any claims raised under the law. And since 1997, 17 million tax dollars have gone to pay off the victims of Democrats like John Conyers, Al Franken, Robert C. Scott, and Reuben Cahun. Of course, there were Republican predators too, but I mentioned the Democrats because they are currently using their exclusive legislative power to smear a qualified Supreme Court justice nominee with evidence that even they admit is questionable, while simultaneously presiding over a rigged sexual assault payoff system, funding their crimes with our tax dollars, and insisting an outright biased FBI do their dirty work. Meanwhile, the House and Senate are in gridlock over updating what should be now known as the Congressional Unaccountability Act. It is hypocrisy at the highest level. John Bound reporting.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news today.
That's it. It's the ultimate hypocrisy going on where men are bad and men have done everything wrong. Welcome to The War Room. I'm your host, Rob Dew. Joining me and just on the other side of the break will be Roger Stone. And also, I hear Owen Schroyer just called in with some breaking news. He says he has to make a clarification. So we'll see what that is. I got a whole bunch of news. Got some vaccine news. We got some China hacking, Hillary killing spies news. It's all coming up. Infowars.com/show is the free stream to send out to everybody you know. Join us. Spread that link. We'll be right back.